Welcome back to the Vingage Electronics online class. Today, you will learn the basics of electronics. This switchboard with a lamp is a very useful tool that every electronics engineer should have. It includes one switch with a socket and another socket connected to a 100-watt lamp. When the switch is turned on, this socket receives power and we can connect any device to it. Some imported record players and tape recorders may not fit into this socket. In such cases, we can use a universal adapter to connect them. Now, let me demonstrate testing two types of vintage devices using this lamp setup. This device has been brought in for service. I am going to test it now. These are the two most commonly used power cords. One is a flat-to-pin type, and the other is a cut-to-pin type. This device uses the cut-to-pin type. I do not know its condition, so I am connecting it to the lamp socket. As you can see, the lamp is glowing at full brightness. This indicates that the device has a short circuit, most likely in the power supply section. Now, I will test this valve radio. When the radio is switched on, the lamp glows dimly. This indicates that the power supply section of this device is in good condition. So, it is safe to connect it directly to AC power. The next important tool is the multimeter. There are two types, digital and analog. Most vintage electronics technicians prefer using an analog multimeter. In this type, the pointer moves to indicate values. We commonly use the resistance range, AC voltage range, and DC voltage range. The most basic component in electronics is the resistor. This is a resistor. Normally, a resistor has 4 color bands. To explain this clearly, I have prepared a larger mode. Each resistor has 4 color bands, and we can determine its value using the color code. Some people use a multimeter to measure the value, but if the resistor is mounted on a PCB, accurate measurement may not be possible. To make this easier, we use a color code wheel. By rotating it, we can easily find the resistor value. This is very useful for beginners. In earlier days, this wheel was available for just 1 rupee. Anyone with no prior knowledge of electronics can easily determine resistor values using this wheel. 0 is black, 1 is brown, 2 is red, 3 is orange, 4 is yellow, 5 is green, 6 is blue, 7 is violet, 8 is grey, and 9 is white. To remember this, we use a simple phrase. B.B. Roy of Great Britain had very good wife. Among the 4 color bands on a resistor, one will be either gold or silver. This band should be placed on the right side. Now, consider a resistor with the colors brown, black, and red. Brown represents 1, black represents 0, and red represents 2. Keep the first 2 digits as they are, and for the third digit, add that number of zeros. Since red is 2, we add 2 zeros. So, the value becomes 1000 ohms, which is 1 kilo ohm. Now, let us check using the color code wheel. If we set brown as the first band, black as the second, and orange as the third, it shows 10 kilo ohms. This method is easier to use. Now, let us verify using a multimeter. I have taken a 10 kilo ohm resistor with the colors brown, black, and orange. If we set the multimeter to the 10 kilo ohm range, it will show 1. If we set it to the 1 kilo ohm range, it will show 10. I am setting it to the 1 kilo ohm range. When using a multimeter, hold only one probe at a time. If you hold both probes, it may show incorrect values due to body interference. Before measuring, touch the 2 probes together and adjust the pointer to 0 using the 0 adjust knob. This is very important in an analog multimeter. Now it shows 10. Since the range is 1 kilo ohm, 10 multiplied by 1 gives 10 kiloohms. If you would like this switchboard with the lamp and universal socket, we can arrange to send it to you by courier. The color code wheel is also very useful, even for children. If you need one, we can arrange that as well. In the next lesson, we will learn about AC, DC, diodes, capacitors, rectifiers, and the working of a transformer. If you liked this lesson, please like, comment, and share. If you feel anything is missing, please leave a comment, and I will include it in the next lesson. Until the next lesson, goodbye.